Hey there, it's Dr. B with another Toolkit Tuesday, this time using my new book, the book, How to Navigate Clocksuckers and Lead a Happy, Abundant Life. Yes, I did say clocksuckers, and there is an L in clocksuckers, so please don't mispronounce it and get me in trouble with HR leadership. Anyway, I want to talk to you about a tool that is in here that came up today when I was talking with a colleague. So anybody out there have someone who works for them or with them, or maybe it's even a family member, where time over time you give them an opportunity to level up, to get better at something, to practice what they say they want. You know, they're saying, oh, give me more responsibility. I really want to take this on. And then you give them the responsibility and they don't show up in the way that you want them to. And you keep investing time and energy and resources, etc. And you keep thinking it's something you're doing that's not equipping them to do it. But don't they keep telling you that that's not what they want? Have you asked yourself, is this what I want for them? Or is this what they want for them? Not what they say. We do not. People who, if you want to be navigating clocksuckers effectively, I want you to think not about what you want for someone else, but what they have shown you they want for themselves. Not told you, shown you. If you want to get pulled in by clocksuckers, keep listening to what they say and ignoring what you see with your own eyes. So in this book, How to Navigate Clocksuckers, aka the book, there is a tool in here, and it's just like Unflappable. If you've bought Unflappable, you know what I'm talking about. There's just cute little tools. There's 53 of them in this one, and they're all really super helpful at navigating clocksuckers. And this one is about relationships as clocksuckers. So I want you to pick up the copy. You can pick it up on Amazon. You can go through my website at drbridgetcooper.com. But I want you to grab it. I want you to share this with other people, because in the book, when I talk about relationships as clocksuckers, I talk about precisely this experience of wanting people to be different, of wasting your time, energy, resources, money, etc., on trying to get them to be different, perhaps because they've told you they want to be different, or perhaps because you want them to be different. And I asked you some key questions in here on how to figure out the difference. So there's two. And I want you to think about these two questions and apply them to the people in your life that are showing up in this way. The first one is, do they have the ability to change? That is the emotional, psychological, time, what have you, resources to be able to change. Do they have the capacity to be able to change? Are they telling you that they want to, get in shape, but they have shown you that they don't have the time in their day to devote to any sort of attention to that? Okay, so that's number one. And the second one is, do they have the willingness to change? This is not about capacity. This is about interest and willingness. It takes some attention. It takes some resources to be able to affect a change. Do they want that? And if the answer to both of those is yes, they both have the capacity and the willingness, and they want to change, then you can sit down and talk with them about what they need to do, what they need from you. You can come up with some agreements as to how that's going to happen. If you get a no to either one of those questions, if you have behavioral evidence, not words, not chatter, but behavioral evidence that either one of those is a no, that they do not either have the willingness or maybe it is the capacity, you need to stop. You need to accept them exactly as they are, recognizing that they are the only ones in charge of making that change. No matter what you do, no matter how many doorways you throw yourself in front of, how much you try to cajole or convince them, they are showing you what their interest or capacity are, and you need to believe them. In the words of Maya Angelou, people show you who they are. Believe them the first time. Believe them. And with that, Don't be a clocksucker. Pick up your copy of the book. If you're looking for coaching, support, keynote, workshop, etc., please reach out to me. I would love to hear from you. Refer me to a friend. Repost my posts on this. Let's eradicate the clocksuckers because, folks, we just don't have the time. And with that, go be the light. Bye.